Today is Friday, so a new day, a new topic. Are you ready for today's topic? Give me a ready in the comments if you are ready for today's topic. Guys, I am in love with this foundation. It's a love. Thank you so much. I see that you are here. I appreciate it. And I see that you sent me a rose. Zizzy says ready. Detox says ready. Suela says ready. Faithy says ready. Boo Shay says ready. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Kev, are you still with us? Are you ready? Kev is the only guy that talks to us. Hey, ladies. Cosmo, you said ready. Bron said ready. KG says ready. Go get a jet setter. She says my energy is so infectious. Listen, I am happy to hear that. Yes, Jess, I agree with you. Kev is cool. I don't know where he's gone, if he's still with us in the room. Max says ready. Vela says open and ready. Ooh, I love that. Open and ready. You know, for me, that's like open-minded and ready. I absolutely love it. So, you know, festive season is upon us, guys. Wipelo says ready. Okay, so actually, Wipelo, I apologize. You're also a male and you're also with us, and I appreciate it so much. So guys, festive season is upon us, right? Festive season is upon us, meaning that we are going to be spending a lot more time with other people. We are going to be spending a lot more time with other people. We're going to be catching up with friends. We're going to be catching up with family, right? Right? Spending a lot more time. But the question is, do we have energetic boundaries in place? And that is what we're going to discuss today. Energetic boundaries. So have you ever had a conversation with someone and maybe the interaction was like a 10-minute long interaction, maybe it was like a 20-minute long interaction, and when you were done with that conversation, when you were done with that interaction, you walked away and you actually felt drained. You actually just felt drained. Can anybody relate? Can anybody relate, or am I the only one? Hey? Bron says, true, preparing myself already in my mind. Max says, yes, I relate. Detox says, absolutely. Jess says, I relate. So guys, what happens when we walk away from interactions with other people and we feel drained? It means that there wasn't an energetic boundary in place. And energetic vampires. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that means that there wasn't an energetic boundary in place. And energetic boundaries are our responsibility, right? So remember, we are main characters here, right? We are the main character of our lives, main character of our story. We take responsibility, right? We take responsibility for ourselves. Meaning that we actually also need to take responsibility for our energetic boundaries. V, I see that you just gave me a follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Jess, I see that you are here. You are sending me roses. I appreciate it so much. Bron, I saw you liking the live. I appreciate it so much. So let's talk about this, guys. Let's talk about putting some energetic boundaries in place, especially around the festive seasons. Okay, Cosmos says, my new friend, I actually feel sick just after 5 minutes of talking. Okay, so that just tells me that there is an energetic boundary that is not in place. Okay, an energetic boundary that we need to be putting in place. Okay, guys, so let's get into it. Let's discuss this. Let's discuss, what does some energetic boundaries look like? Okay, so the first thing for me that I can think of is set a time limit up front and communicate it. So in other words, so let's say you arrive somewhere. So upfront, communicate. I'm only staying for 1 hour. Okay, upfront, communicate it. Or say when you're close to leaving, I'm only staying for another 30 minutes. I'm only having one more drink before I leave. Okay, you're setting an energetic boundary. All right, before the interaction even begins. Maybe you happen to be with friends and you're watching series and shows and you don't want to be there for 10 hours. So say, I'm only going to watch one more episode and then I'm leaving. Okay. So you're not only having the time limit in your mind, you are speaking it up. Okay. You are letting them know there is a boundary. I am leaving after 1 hour or 2 hours. I'm not staying for 10 hours and leaving here feeling drained. Okay, so that is one way that we can do this. We need to communicate how long we are going to be somewhere upfront. Okay, especially if you know that, oh my God, you feel so drained by the time you leave certain people's houses, okay, or certain get-togethers. Okay, so be sure to communicate upfront. Another one, pause before saying yes. This is how we get ourselves in trouble, especially when we've been people pleasing for a long time. Someone asks you something. Do you know that you don't have to respond immediately? Give ourselves some space, okay? So you pause before you just respond with a yes. You can pause and you can say, you know what? Let me think about it. I'll get back to you. Give yourself some space before saying yes to the thing, whatever it is, right? So just give yourself some space. Pause. Bron says, I have decided 2 hours only, Mia, and that is okay, Bron. So you make the decision 2 hours only. You be sure to communicate it, and then you leave after 2 hours. Jess, I see you here. Okay, I see you sending me a rose. Paul, thank you so much. I see that you gave me a follow. Guys, if you're finding value from this session and you're not already following me, please be sure to give me a follow. What this does is that when I go live, you'll be notified that I'm live, and then you can come and you can join in the session. If it's your very first time here, be sure to let me know that it is your very first time here so I can give you a shout out. I go live Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning. Every day it's a different topic. And today we are talking about energetic boundaries. Energetic boundaries. Because sometimes we can't not attend the function or the event, right? But we can have an energetic boundary. We can have an energetic boundary. Zanoguhle, thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment and I receive it. Auntie Nero, I see that you gave me a follow and I appreciate it. All right. Can you guys think of some more boundaries and how we can put some more boundaries? What about conversations? Alrighty, we have somebody new here. Mamo, let me just see. Mamo Ladelo, right? Mama Ladelo, welcome. I see that you are new. Welcome. I hope that it is not just your first time here and that you will be back for many more sessions. I do go live Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning. Every day is a new topic. When I go on leave, I will change the time. So maybe I won't do 6:30. Maybe I'll do like 7. But I'll let you know, okay? Because it'll be, December leave, and, I won't have to be up at 6:30. Auntie Noah, listen, I'm so glad to have you here, and I love you too, all right? And hopefully you'll just keep coming back. So let's think about some other energetic boundaries, guys. What about conversations? Sometimes there are draining conversations, right? There are draining conversations. So if you're having a conversation with someone, and in that conversation, you can literally feel your energy dying down. You can literally feel your energy dying down, right? That is a sign from your body that you need to step away from that conversation. Okay, you don't have to be rude, but you can walk away from that conversation. You can say, I've got to go, I've got to do something else. Okay, so you don't have to entertain absolutely every single conversation. You can also redirect a conversation. Okay, you don't have to solve things for people. Some people, unfortunately, they live in Dramaville and they always have some sort of a drama, right? They live in Dramaville. They always have some sort of a drama. I mean, it happens, okay? But you know what? You don't have to solve their issues. You don't have to solve, do you know what I'm saying? Their problems. Jess, I see you sent me a treasure box and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so you don't have to do that, right? You don't have to be rude, okay? But you can also help yourself and redirect a conversation. You can say to somebody, geez, that sounds hectic, like, what have you tried? Okay, that's you not jumping in and getting all emotionally invested. Okay, geez, that sounds hectic. I hear you. Wow, okay, what have you tried? Okay. You can also say to people, I don't think that I'm the person that can unpack this with you right now, but I can listen for a little bit, okay? That's you not diving in there and getting all emotionally invested in other people's drama. Alrighty, so we are protecting our own energy, energetic boundaries, okay? It is our responsibility to protect our own energy. Jess, I see that you are busy here. You are gifting me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Zizi says, oh, what a shame. Exactly. We don't have to join in the pity parties. We don't have to join in the drama. We don't have to get sucked in. We don't have to solve things for people. Okay. And we don't have to leave interactions feeling drained. We don't. Alrighty. Can you guys think of other examples, right, on how you can set an energetic boundary? So we spoke about pausing before you say yes. Just pause. Okay? So let's say you happen to be sitting next to somebody and you feel overwhelmed by them, because sometimes that can also happen. We feel a little bit overwhelmed by people. You may not necessarily be able to leave the function right there and right then, right? But you can get up and move away from that person. Go find another chair to sit in. You don't have to be sitting next to that person for the whole entire night, for the whole Christmas dinner, the whole Christmas lunch, okay? So get up and give yourself space if that is what you need, okay? If you have people staying over, let's say you happen to be hosting, because it's also the season of hosting, right? Ray says, what if there's no other chair available? Ray, go and stand somewhere, okay? But my point is, you don't have to sit next to somebody where you feel, sure, I feel overwhelmed by this person. I feel overwhelmed by the story they're sharing. You don't have to stand there all night long chatting to them. You can make a decision that I am removing myself from this, okay? We are responsible for our own energetic boundaries. Lisa, I see that you paid me a compliment and I appreciate it and I receive the compliment, okay? Rafilwe says, point taken, Mia, because it can happen. Absolutely. Bron says, respond instead of react. Take a breath before you answer. You are right. We'll find a chair. Absolutely. So let's say you've got people staying over, because sometimes that also happens, right? We become the host and family comes and stays with us for a while. Or friends come and stay. Cool. So then in the morning, protect your energy, protect your morning ritual. So take some time to be alone with yourself in the morning. You know, this is how you also self-regulate before you interact with other family members. Okay? Have alone time, have some me time, you know? Have some quiet time, some time that you know, this is just me. This is my sacred time before I interact with the family members that are staying over. All right? Self-regulation. Okay. So we are putting energetic boundaries in place. Lisa says friendship tips. What do you mean, Lisa, when you say friendship tips, girlfriend? Just give me a little bit, you might have to just tell me a little bit more of what you're saying. But listen, energetic boundaries we can put in place with family, we can put in place with friends, we can put in place with colleagues, right? We can put energetic boundaries in place. You don't have to over-explain. That's another thing. You don't have to over-explain. Okay, so someone offers you another drink and you feel like you don't want to drink. Detox, thank you for sending me a Go Popular. You feel like you don't want another drink. Do you know that no thank you is a full sentence? You don't have to say no thank you and then explain why you're saying no thank you. Stop oversharing and stop over-explaining. Okay. Alrighty. Lisa says friends are fake. Lisa, I think you're giving me a completely different topic idea here, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa, I might come back to that and touch on that just a little bit just now. All right. Sorry. Rafilwe says, I just like morning quiet time. Absolutely. So Rafilwe, you and I are very similar. I am that person. I love morning quiet time. So even when I'm interacting and I've got family and I happen to be staying over or whatever the case may be, I make sure that before I interact with people, just to keep my ritual, my quiet time. Okay. This just helps with self-regulation before all the overstimulation. Are you still with me? Tadiwa, I see that you've entered the chat. Grand rising to you. Devi MP3, I see that you gave me a follow. I appreciate it. Yaya says, amen to that. Energy protection. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ray says, end year function today, feeling anxious for some reason. Okay, that is very interesting, Ray. Why are you feeling anxious? Why do you think you're feeling anxious? There's nothing wrong with going to a year in function, but also just remember to put in place your own energetic boundaries, right? And also to behave. You know what I mean? So don't overdrink. You know how it is. Don't overdrink at a year-end function. Enjoy yourself, have fun. But if you find some conversations are draining, step away from those conversations. You don't have to entertain those conversations. You don't have to be in, with those particular people. You can also redirect conversations, okay? And definitely, please don't go swimming in other people's drama and nonsense. Okay, but just enjoy yourself, Ray. Enjoy the food. If you're going to drink, enjoy a drink or two. Obviously, don't go overboard. Yes. And don't be the last to leave. I think I've heard that quite a bit here on TikTok instead of year-end functions. Don't be the last to leave. But do enjoy yourself and also listen to your body. So that's another thing. Remember last week we spoke about what does a yes feel like in our body and what does a no feel like in our body. Okay, that's what we spoke about last week. The whole week last week we were busy with our body and listening to our body. Okay. So that's another thing. So also pay attention to the yes and the no feeling within your own body. All right. So remember, if your body is saying no, then that is something that, okay, I need to walk away from this. If your body is saying yes, okay, cool. It is safe to walk forward to this, whatever the thing might be. So pay attention to your own body's yes and your own body's no, and also honor that. Don't override your own body's no, okay? So don't override. If your body is saying no, don't go and talk yourself into something that you shouldn't be doing, okay? So we need to also pay attention to our body, pay attention to the signals that our body is giving us as well. And more than anything, just protecting our own energy. That's it. We don't want to, so we still want to interact with family. We still want to interact with friends, but we don't want to walk away feeling like we've lost ourselves out there. We don't want to walk away feeling tired and drained, right? It must be that. It was just a nice interaction and that is that. Move on with life. Are you still with me? Double tap the screen. If you can think of any other examples on how you can put an energetic boundary in place, then do that, all right? Let me know in the comments. Let me see. Bron says, I did read that one. I don't know why TikTok is folding your comment, Bron, because you didn't say anything naughty. Okay, that is weird. Okay, let me come down here before I start blending out my bronzer placement. Let me see. Detox, I see you sent me a Go Popular. I appreciate it. Tepiso, hi Tepiso. Tepiso says this conversation is very important in mornings like this. It's a reminder to self. Yeah, so Tepiso, and anybody else, if it's your very first time here, this is the type of conversations that we have before we step into the day. B Bubbles has entered the building. Grand rising B Bubbles. We don't affirm I am late. That is an affirmation that we don't say up here in this house, B Bubbles. Because you're a regular, right, B Bubbles? Alrighty, guys. So listen, if you are finding value from this session and you're not already following me, be sure to give me a follow. All right, be sure to give me a follow. What this does is that when I go live, TikTok will notify you that I'm live, and then you can come in here and you can enjoy the topic of the day. So I go live Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning. This is where you will find me. This is where you will find all of the regulars as well. This is where we're at. This is how we start our morning. So we are just getting our mindset right before we step into the day and go and play with other kids. We are focusing on things that are within our control. So we don't focus on other people in this life and how they behave. Jess, I see you out here. Thank you so much giving me a rose. I appreciate it. We focus on ourselves. We focus on what's going on up here in my mind, and we focus on what is going on in here in my body. So our focus in this life is on ourselves. Yes, and guys, thank you so much, Zizi, for reminding me. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going live at 4 p.m. Ladies, this one is especially for you. I'm going to be interviewing a lady by the name of Kimmy. I found her here on TikTok. Her TikTok handle is The Womb Speaks. The Womb Speaks, okay? And I love her content. So I was like, listen, Kimmy, can I please chat to you? Can I introduce you to my community? So essentially what it's going to be about, she's going to talk to us about her work, right? And how we can tune in and listen to our womb. So I think once I'm done with this live, you'll be able to see that I'm going to be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. If you want to register, you can register so that I know that you will be here. Other than that, don't stress. I will be here at 4 p.m. with Kimmy. And you can come, you can listen to her. You can listen to how we can start listening to our womb, and you can also come and ask her questions. Okay, so be sure to join me tomorrow, 4 p.m. So it is specifically for the ladies. If you are a man and you happen to be here in this live this morning, I am not saying that you are not welcome. So if you are a man, you are also welcome to join us. Just be conscious and aware that the topic is very feminine. We're talking about our wombs. We're talking about how to listen to our wombs. If you want to come and join because you want a better understanding so that, you know, for the women in your lives, then men, you are more than welcome to come and join as well. So I'm not saying that men cannot join us, but I am saying it is very specific. We are talking specifically to women. We're talking to women. How do we start listening to our womb? And remember last week, we spoke about the body. We spoke about how our body is wise. We spoke about how our body says yes, how our body says no, right? How we need to trust our body, how we need to start listening to our body. So essentially tomorrow will just be an extension of that, but specifically focused on the womb. So 4 p.m. tomorrow. That's where it's at. Alrighty. So I might, I haven't decided. No, my makeup will already be done. Okay, no, because I was going to say maybe I'll go live and do my makeup before the actual live, but I realized that no, I would have already done my makeup in the morning. So, okay, never mind. So are you still with me? Double tap the screen and let's get into today's play. What is today's play? So if you're here for the very first time, every day we don't just come and listen to the live. We also walk away with something that we need to play with, okay? We need to have evidence for ourselves, okay? We need to have evidence for ourselves. So we need to walk away. We need to play. We need to experiment for ourselves, okay? So today's play is very simple, guys. It is a very simple play. We are just going to play around with energetic boundaries. Ray, you've got your year-end function today. Perfect opportunity to start playing around with your energetic boundaries. That's all that we're doing. And I'm not going to see, well, I am going to see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. But for instance, like I'm not going to see you on Sunday as well. And I won't see you in the morning tomorrow. I'll only see you in the afternoon. So even over your weekend, just play around with energetic boundaries. Play around with stating upfront, hey, I am only here for 30 minutes. I am only here for 1 hour. Play around with it. Play around with not over-explaining yourself. Play around with, you know what, just saying no, thank you. And leaving it at that and not over-explaining, right? Not giving long stories. Play around with removing yourself from conversations that are draining. You don't have to continue a conversation if you can literally feel the energy zapping out from your body. Stop it. Okay? You can redirect a conversation, and if the redirect is not helping, then walk away from the conversation. We don't have to be rude, right? We don't have to be rude, but we don't have to stay in situations and conversations where we feel drained. We really don't have to. Jess, thank you so much. I see that you are here and you are busy. Unstoppable. I see that you gave me a follow and I appreciate it. D-Talks. I see that you sent me a "you're awesome" and I appreciate it. Bron says, I will be there. Can't wait. You're talking about tomorrow, 4 p.m. I will see you there. Alrighty. Princey D, he says, why do I always feel that during the season of this year, what must be going on? Am I missing something? Did you say something before that, Princey D? I apologize. Let me just go up a little bit. Oh, yes. And guys, if you happen to be in Cape Town in December, and you're looking for something to do on the 23rd of December, Zizzy is here. She's in the house. Zizzy is hosting a dinner with strangers. Okay, so Zizzy hosts dinners with strangers. She's hosting it on the 23rd of December. Alrighty. So if you happen to be in Cape Town and you're sort of looking for something to do, if you're keen and open to meeting new people, strangers, please give Zizzy a DM Zizzy and find out how you can book your seat, okay? And go and have some fun. I will not be in Cape Town on the 23rd of December, so I cannot join. But if you happen to be in Cape Town, guys, have some fun. Go meet some strangers. I don't know. To me, that just sounds so fun. That just sounds so fun. Alrighty. Let me see some more of these comments. Princey D. Alrighty. Princey D. Feeling. Are you talking about the anxiety? Hey, it's specifically around this time of year. I was actually looking for. Oh, Princey D. You're saying, I just feel overwhelmed around lots of people. So that for me would be definitely, it's just an energetic boundary that you've just got to become conscious and aware of. All right. And also the fact that you don't have to stay, you know what I mean, in functions for hours and hours, the fact that actually you can remove yourself after an hour, after 2 hours, right? And yeah, don't swim in other people's drama. Whatever you do, please don't swim in other people's drama. You can also do fun visualizations as well, Princey D, that can also help with protecting your energy. So let me show you. So a fun visualization, Princey D, before you go out and interact with other people. So just sort of like close your eyes and then imagine that there's like a golden bubble around you. So just imagine that there's a golden bubble around you, and this golden bubble is from the top of your head. So from here, from our crown chakra, going all the way down, all the way right around you. And you just envision that this golden bubble is right around you and you are inside it, and your energy is within this golden bubble. So you just play around with this visualization before you even step out of the house and you go and you interact with other people. Okay, so that's just another way to sort of play around with this. You're just giving yourself a visual representation that, you know what, my energy is within this golden bubble and I'm not allowing it to leak. Okay, so that's another thing that I love to do. Princey D, that I hope that sort of just helps you as well. Okay, so as you walk around, you can even do it when you go to malls, because like we go to malls, guys, and there's a lot of people in malls. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people at malls. So there's a lot of different energy, right? So even before you get out of your car at a mall, just imagine yourself in your golden bubble and imagine that your energy is staying with you and it's not leaking out to everybody else. All right, so that's just another way that you can sort of just play around with it. Bron says, thank you, Mia. I'm going to do that. Yeah, so sometimes we can just use our imagination to, God gave us this gift of an imagination. Let's use it. So sometimes just imagining that, you know what, my energy is within my golden bubble and it's not leaking out to other people. I am protected. I am energetically protected. Okay? You can say a prayer even. You can literally just say a prayer, right? You can also just say a prayer before you go out and you interact with other people. You can even set an intention. You can even set an intention before you go out and you interact with other people. So what do I mean when I say that you set an intention? So, 16 past 7. Okay, let me blend out my... Sometimes this happens, guys. Sometimes I get so lost in the comments and I forget to actually blend out my makeup. So let me blend. If you're new here, I go live from 6:30 to 7:30. So the live will end at 7:30. That's my energetic boundary. So the live will end at 7:30 when my makeup is done. But what I wanted to say is another way to do it, guys, is you can actually set an intention before you go out and you interact with other people. And this also just helps to contain your energy and direct your energy. So you can set an intention. Okay, great. I am going out. I'm going to meet with maybe it's family. I'm going to meet with family today. It's Christmas Day. What is my intention? My intention is that, you know what? I am just going to enjoy being with family. I'm just going to enjoy being with family. That is it. I'm not going to get involved in drama. I'm just going to enjoy being with family. That's it, And then you can also think to yourself, how do I want to feel? How do I want to feel? So you think about this before you even arrive. Okay, so I'm going to go out. I'm going to be with family. It's my intention that I'm just enjoying this time with family. I'm not getting involved in drama. And you know what? I choose to feel, good. That's it. I'm choosing to feel good. Boom, you've done it. You've set your intention, your energetic intention. And then you go. And then you enjoy yourself, right? And again, you start playing around with all of these ideas that we were discussing today, okay? So if you need to voice out loud before you even sit down, when you arrive there, guys, I'm only here for 2 hours. You voice it out loud. So everybody knows, okay, Mia's only here for 2 hours. She's not staying for 10 hours. Okay, so this is what we do. Danelle, I see the compliment that you've paid me. I appreciate it and I receive it. Okay. Are you guys finding value from this session? Are you finding value from this session? And more importantly, are you going to play around today and play around this weekend with setting energetic boundaries? Hey? Kev says, are you actually going to be there for 2 hours? So Kev, you need to then make that decision, right? So if you communicate that you're going to only be there for 2 hours, then the responsibility is with you, right? That you've got to get up in 2 hours and say, oh guys, I've got to go. Or, you know what I mean? Once you've been there for 1 hour and 30 minutes, oh guys, just a reminder, hey, I'm leaving at 7 p.m., for instance. I wanted to also say, Kev, sometimes you might set an energetic boundary up front. So you might say, guys, I'm only going to be here for 2 hours. And then maybe you actually land up having a really good time. Okay. You land up having a really good time. And then you decide, I'm actually going to stay for another hour. That is also okay. But that is the thing is that we're becoming conscious, right? We're not living on autopilot. We are becoming conscious. We are becoming aware, all right? We are checking in with ourselves, okay? So if you find that actually I'm having so much fun here, I thought I was going to stay for 2 hours. Do you know what? I think I'll leave an hour later. That is also okay, all right? But it's not being done out of autopilot. It's not, you know what I'm trying to say? You're not there leaking energy. You've checked in with yourself. You've said, you know what? I'm having a good time. I'm feeling okay. My energy feels contained. I'm not leaking energy here. It's okay. I will stay for another hour. Alrighty, Kev. So do you see how we're becoming aware, we're becoming conscious, but we're also becoming flexible, okay? So we're not saying that we are inflexible. But we are also taking responsibility for our energy and the energetic boundaries, right? I hope that helps you, Kev. I hope that helps you. So guys, if you are going to play today, play around with energetic boundaries, play around this weekend up until I see you again. Well, I'm going to see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Just give me a play in the comments. Bron says, yes, Mia, I'm going to play today. Love this, love this. Vela says, it's landing with me. We need to not be apologetic about taking care of ourselves. Absolutely. We need to stop over explaining. No is also a full sentence, right? And we are worthy and deserving, and we are also worthy and deserving of protecting our own energy. We don't have to go around leaking energy everywhere, okay? We don't have to go around getting involved in other people's drama, all right? And that responsibility lies with us. We are the main characters in our lives, okay? We are the main characters in our lives. The responsibility is ours. We are the adults in our lives, okay? So therefore, we need to become aware, where do I need to put an energetic boundary in place? I don't like walking away from these type of conversations, interactions, gatherings, and feeling drained. Okay, great. If I don't like walking away and feeling drained, that means I need to be putting an energetic boundary in place. That is my responsibility. It is not anybody else's responsibility. Okay, so that's what we do. We put the boundary in place and we honor it. We honor ourselves. I am worthy and I am deserving of having boundaries. My energy is important. It is important to me. I matter to me. Okay? If this conversation feels drowning, that's a good word. If it feels like I'm drowning in this conversation, my energy is leaking, I can step away from this conversation. I don't need to entertain this conversation. I matter to me. Okay? December is supposed to be relaxation time, not draining time. I want to relax. I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to rock up to work in January and feel tired. Because December was a drag because I didn't have energetic boundaries. Okay. Alrighty, we've got 7 more minutes. I'm going to quickly bake my face. Are you still with me? Give me a play in the comments if you're like, yes, I am going to play today, and I'm going to play over the weekend. Let me bake my face. We've got 7 more minutes. So if it was your very first time, I hope that you enjoyed this session and that you will obviously be back. Be sure that you are following me so that you can be notified when I do go live. I go live Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning. Bron, I'm sending you love and light right back at you. Okay, tomorrow I'm going live at 4 p.m. Remember, I'm interviewing Kimmy. Her handle here on TikTok is The Womb Speaks. So ladies, this one is especially for us. We're going to be learning about how our womb speaks to us, how we can pay attention. Men, that's Kev and Wipelo. You can come and you can join in if you want to join in. I'm not saying that you can't come, but just be conscious and just be aware that we are going to be talking about the womb. If you're wondering, this is my son's cat. Her name is Riley, and she likes to spend the morning with me. So, hello, baby. So this is Riley, everybody. And she's got a buster collar around her neck because she had stitches. So she had stitches, and so the buster collar is just obviously so that she doesn't lick and take out the stitches. But we've got I think we've got 1 more week with the buster collar, and then taking her back to the vets to get this off, and then she'll be free. So this is my other baby. So I have 1 human baby and I have 1 fur baby. Her name is Riley. And she seems to like being on TikTok live because every time I go live, she finds her way into my room and comes. So I think she likes the spotlight. Okay, she's her mommy's daughter. She's my daughter. She's her mommy's girl. Yeah, she she likes being on TikTok. Hey, Ryan, you like this? Alrighty, guys. We've got 5 more minutes. I will get into some more comments. But if there's anything that you would like to say that you feel that you haven't said, you are more than welcome to. I'll amp up a little bit of the background music while I just finish off. Oh, bye, Kev. See you tomorrow if you're joining us at 4, Kev. And Kev, I just wanted to say that I've really enjoyed having you in our lives this week, eh? I think you joined us. I can't remember which day it was this week that you joined us. It was a soft life. Hey, Kev. Anyway, Kev, I just wanted to say I really love having your male energy here. All right. And hope to see you next week as well. Alrighty, guys. So 5 more minutes. I'm literally just finishing off my makeup. I've got my baby on my lap. Okay. So the main lesson or the main topic for today is done, as well as our play for today. That is also done. I completely get it if you need to jump off because you've got work, you've got uni. I know how it goes. So don't worry. That is absolutely okay. Faithy says my favorite topic was soft life. I love that, Faithy. I also enjoyed the soft life topic. If you want to let me know which topic this week was your favorite topic, we've got 4 more minutes. You are welcome to let me know. Let me just do my. All right, guys. It is 7:30. That is my energetic boundary. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'll be back here next week, Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning. So if you want to join Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning, this is where you'll find me. Be sure to give me a follow so you get notified when I do go live. All the ladies, I will be here tomorrow, 4 p.m. We are talking about the womb and listening to the womb and the fact that the womb speaks. Alrighty, guys, have a weekend that is as beautiful as you are. Have a day that is as beautiful as you are. So much love. So much love. Bye-bye.